Hey guys, it's Mike Canny here. I had a taillight bulb go out on my Honda Civic, and so we're going to replace them with some cheap eBay style LED bulbs by this brand Oxito. I have these flashing and non-flashing ones, so we're going to test both types out and see how much better, or if they're any better than the typical incandescent bulb. They didn't come labeled very well, unfortunately, something expected of cheap stuff, so we'll have to test out and see which ones are the flashing and regular ones, but that should be easy enough. So you're going to need some sort of flathead screwdriver or body trim removal tool to access the taillight housing. In my case, I have 3 clips right here, and I'm going to undo them by popping them out, just like that. And once you have all 3 popped out, or however many you have in your car, to be able to remove the carpet or move it out of the way, you should have access to your taillight housing then. Once you can see the back of the housing, you want to locate the brake bulb out of the 3 different bulbs that should be back there, and once you have found it, you want to rotate it counterclockwise and pull it out. You can either undo the clip that is connecting it to its electrical connection, or you can just pull the whole thing out if you can, that is. But once you've got that pulled out, you want to go ahead and remove your dead or old bulb, and we're going to go ahead and grab our cheap eBay style Oxito bulb. And once we have it, I'm going to pull it out real quick and show it to you compared to the other bulbs, so you can kind of see the difference in size. These are definitely a little bit bigger, so you want to keep that in mind if you have small clearances in your taillight housing, but it's not that much bigger. So once you got it ready to go, you're just going to slip it inside of the connector, just like that. And just as a precaution, in case this access is really hard to get to, you want to go ahead and just test it before you put it back in there, to let you know that it's working, so you don't waste any time. And once it's good, you can just go ahead and finger it slowly in there, and then you will have to align the tabs and then turn it clockwise back in to connect it, and you should be good to go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and just give it a real quick test and just make sure that the install was good and looks good. So we're going to show you a little comparison right here. This is between the regular LED bulbs, nice and solid and bright, and then we're going to show you the strobing style or flashing style bulbs in case you're interested in that type of thing. I figured I would get both of them. Pretty cool effect. I like it, but I personally would not go with these, as in California I feel like it's a red flag. You're just asking to get pulled over, but hey, it's up to you, whatever's your style. And I did a little time test, just left them on for a little bit just to see how hot they would get. They don't necessarily feel like they're getting too hot, so that's really cool. But I mean, I don't know how that will affect how long they last compared to incandescent bulbs, because incandescent bulbs get pretty hot. Here's a direct comparison between the 2 bulbs. Right here in this first one, I have the incandescent bulb, and then in the next one we have the LED style bulb. Definitely looks a lot brighter. It looks brighter in person. I feel like it looks even brighter on camera, so don't be deceived. They're not that much brighter, but they definitely look cool. If you look at them up in the taillight housing, they've got all the little tiny LED lights in it, and it looks pretty cool if you're up close. I don't know if anyone will ever be getting that close to see that type of detail, but like I said, looks cool. I'll definitely follow up in a little bit to let you guys know how these lights did in 6 months, a year, if they're still there, if they're still working. These other bulbs were super cheap too. They had to be under 10 bucks and they lasted 2 years, so it's kind of hard to beat that kind of value. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe they last 3 years. Who knows? Maybe it's totally worth it. As far as for the brightness goes, brightness is good. I would definitely say they're worth 15 bucks. So if you guys like this video, comment, subscribe. Peace.